I am a senior director with Bellame, and tonight we are going to have a quick product overview. Our team is doing these overviews just to get you familiar with the product and from a solutions focused point of view. We're here to help, we're here to share, and we're not necessarily here to sell, but when you do buy, that helps us and our families out as well. Like to consider it an even trade as you're getting products that are for you and going to help you. Okay, so Acqua Lumiere is the signature line of Bellame. It is clinical grade, meaning it's made in a pharmaceutical lab without harsh toxins or chemicals, so there's no parabens, no phthalates. Much of the product is vegan and gluten-free as well. So we like to talk about being able to, get you results without all the things that we wouldn't want to have in the product. So I'm really excited. I've actually been on the product using it and have seen some amazing results myself for about 13-14 months now, and so have others on our team seen some amazing results. So what we're going to talk about tonight is the skincare essentials for anyone over the age of 30 with normal skin. Don't worry, we'll come back. We'll talk about skin sensitivities. We'll come back. We'll talk about dry skin, oily skin. But to keep this short and sweet for you, we're just going to talk about one at a time. The skincare is what actually drew me to becoming a partner with Bellame. I absolutely love the skincare. It's unlike any other skincare that I've ever used. And just to give you some background on me, I am actually 47 years old. I have two glam babies. One actually turned 7 today, the date of this recording, and the other will be 1 next month on the 10th. I have always, as long as I can remember, I always say I was destined to be a beauty blogger because I was the kid who grew up hanging out in the bathroom for hours at a time, and everybody thought I was in there primping, as they would say, or just looking at myself in the mirror, but it was the product. And the products in the bathroom is what actually got me into the field of marketing. I have 30 years of sales and marketing and leadership experience, and what drew me to marketing was actually deodorant in the bathroom and noticing my mom ran out one day and I ran to the corner store and got some, and it was an off-brand compared to what she normally bought, and looking at the ingredients and they were the same, and that's how I wound up with in marketing. And so it's only natural for me to be partnered with a company like Bellame, but there are all these companies out there to choose from, and the number one reason I chose Bellame was the product, and the product actually gets results because I've used a lot of product over the years. At one point my VIP group was called Tamira's Makeup Hoarders, and skincare hoarders, because I had a plethora of product. And long before I was an influencer on social media, before social media was even a thing, before I was partnered with a company, I always had a bathroom full of all kinds of product because I've always been in the testing mode and loved product and would try just about anything if it promised me results. And the one product line that I can tell you that actually promised and delivered what it promised has been Bellame. So tonight we're going to talk about more normal skin, really for anyone, and then there are a few things that I would add on for anyone over the age of 30 for sure. Okay, and so if you were on last week, you know that there are two things that I say are vital, and anyone will tell you there's actually three things that any skincare regimen is going to need, okay, regardless of your age. You're going to need a cleanser, and yes, if you're 21, you need a cleanser too. Why? Because your skin is your body's largest organ. There is a post on my Instagram right now about your detoxing and clarifying skin routine. It's part 1. Part 2 will go up tomorrow. Part 1 is giving you the reasons why you need to detox your skin. And the fact of the matter is that your skin is your body's largest organ. It weighs a whole lot. If you just were to take the skin off and put it on a scale, we would literally disintegrate if we didn't have skin to regulate temperature, to let us know when things were too hot or too cold, if we didn't have skin to protect our internal organs and that. So the skin is part of our actual detox function because it is where perspiration, gets toxins and things out of the body. is through the skin and through sweat. So it's a vital detox organ. And so with that being said, your skin is under attack all day, both from the toxins that are coming outside of your body because we take medicines like in no other time of history. We eat the worst food that doesn't have any nutrients and is full of chemicals, you know, plus the environmental toxins and these things called free radicals that are in the air. And what free radicals do is, like when you cut an apple in half and you let it sit, it does what's called oxidize, which means it kind of turns brown. Or like in the old days when they made cars out of iron, that it would oxidize and create rust. And that's the aging process in us. It's not that we literally, you know, turn to rust, but that's where fine lines, wrinkles, and more aged and sun damaged skin comes from, is these free radicals. So we need to wash that off at night. And yes, you need to cleanse in the morning as well. And if you head over to that Instagram post, you'll see the numbers on bacteria in your pillowcase. You know, if a lot of us, if you haven't changed your pillowcase in a month, you've got 1 pound of dead skin sitting on your pillowcase. And even if you change it more frequently than that, there's still some transfer back and forth throughout the night. So it's a good idea to cleanse your face twice a day. And that is a number one glowing skin tip, is to cleanse your face twice a day to really help. And with certain products, you need to rinse those off and cleanse, excuse me, in the morning, okay? So I definitely love the Lumiere, Acqua Lumiere hydrating cleanser. It has hyaluronic acid in there. It has Baobab oil in there. I talked a lot about what those do last week. Baobab oil is rich in minerals and vitamins, so it's very nourishing to the skin. It also has a lot of anti-aging benefits as well. And your hyaluronic acid is what's going to carry moisture to the lower layers of the skin, which is going to plump the skin back up, give it more elasticity. It's got, I believe, some it's got influosin, solusomes, and vitamin C esters. So again, those vitamin C esters are going to help get rid of and attack those free radicals and toxins that may be on your skin throughout the day, okay? So Acqua Lumiere, and just so you know, this is two things. It's unisex, meaning both men and women can use it, and they do. And it also is for all skin types because it is alkaline. So it is not going to strip your skin, make your skin feel tight, taut, make it feel stripped, you know, because that's what some foaming cleansers and that will do, is they take all of the oils out of your skin. This one doesn't, and it actually has a very viscous or slick oil that's in it but doesn't feel greasy. Now, one of the big trends right now, a lot of companies have come out with cleansing balms as part of a double cleanse process. This is a 3-in-1. So what it's going to do is you can put it on, remove your makeup, and it's also cleansing your face at the same time. Now, when I have on heavier makeup like I do tonight, I do a little bit on the eyes and the places where I have heavier makeup first and get that cleansed off. And then, so that's about a half a pump. And then I do another pump to thoroughly cleanse the face, just to make sure that, you know, because this is a heavier amount of makeup. But if you don't wear a heavy amount of makeup, just one pump will get it all off and cleanse for you. I just have to put that out there. So it again does not come with any phthalates, no parabens. So this is for everyone. If you have a face, you should use this product. You will be amazed at what it does in just 7 days. We have a clinical study. I talked about that last week. Just to keep, you know, in the interest of time, I'm not going to talk about the clinical study tonight. You can go back and watch the introduction to the line if you haven't. That is out there as well. So everybody needs a cleanser. Everyone needs a moisturizer, okay? So that's 2 of the 3 that everyone needs. This moisturizer, again, has Baobab oil in there. It has the hyaluronic acid in there. And it also has the vitamin C esters and the influsin, okay? So this is going to put moisture back into your skin, because once we wash it, we kind of take a little bit of that moisture out, and we just want to make sure we really deeply moisturize the skin. I cannot stress the role of moisture in keeping your skin looking youthful as possible. The dry skin is just the antithesis of having a youthful glow. If you want glowing skin, you have to cleanse and you have to moisturize, these two automatically come together to me, okay? They automatically come together. There's no reason why I should buy a cleanser without a moisturizer. If you care enough about your skin to cleanse, you should also care enough about it to be moisturizing, okay? So that is the second thing. Now, the third one is not on my list, and I can't find mine here. Oh, is this it? No, that's not it. Okay, so the third thing that everyone needs is SPF. You want to be using sunscreen, and I talked again about that last week, and you want to be using that in the morning. We don't put sunscreen in our moisturizer because the sunscreen really should be the last thing on your face before makeup to really lock everything in and block out the harmful rays of the sun. And honestly, when it's mixed in your moisturizer, you're not really getting the amount that it says on the bottle, because that's for the whole bottle, not for the little bit that you would use every day. And so to get the amount that you would need every day, you really want to do sunscreen as a standalone. We currently do not offer one. There are plenty out there on the market, and you can do a Google search and find a great SPF for you. For my women of color like myself, I know there is one that's called sunscreen for black girls, or black girl sunscreen, something like that. I haven't tried that one yet, but it comes highly recommended, and when I run out, that's what I'm going to go ahead and try. Now, the other one that I recommend, third on my list, is our Dream Luxe Sleeping Mask. This is your night cream, and this is definitely for anyone over 30, really over 25 or 28, right? If you have any signs of aging, lines, wrinkles, if you have dry skin, larger pores, clogged pores, you want this product, because this product is going to do some deep scrubbing of those pores. It's really going to work with the normal skin and cellular rejuvenation that happens on the skin at night. This product is going to work with that, and this is one that is why you want to cleanse again in the morning, to make sure that you rinse this off. It has bakuchiol in there, which is an alternative to retinol, so it gives you a lot of the benefits of retinol without the reactions, because a lot of people have reaction to retinol. It also has wine extract, resveratrol, in there, and I just love how sexy that sounds, that it has wine extract in there. But again, that's giving you some really great antioxidant along with the vitamin C esters to really combat lines and wrinkles, and you just wake up with your skin feeling so soft and smooth. This is my #1 favorite product, and probably the #1 product that I have sold in my tenure with Bellame, because this product is just amazing. There are people that say they love their cleanser and their moisturizer, then I tell them they should definitely get this, okay? And this will last you for quite a while, at least 4 to 6 months, depending on how much you use it, because you only use it 2 to 3 times a week and 1 to 2 pumps at the most. So this is the third thing that is an essential for any one with normal skin, and especially if you are over 30. You might not need this if you still have your baby face. Like, I probably wouldn't have needed this at 20, unless I was like working outside all day, then I probably would have used it. And with this product, because it has the bakuchiol in there, which is a retinol alternative, you most definitely need to be using sunscreen during the day. You most definitely need to be using sunscreen during the day. I'm going to say it again, you most definitely need to be using sunscreen during the day. Regardless of if you're going outside, regardless of if it's sunny or overcast. These are clinical grade products, so you need to wear sunscreen to protect your skin vestment, because the skin is going to be a little more sensitive with all this sloughing off and gentle exfoliation that's going on from these products. The other thing that is for anyone, regardless of age, with normal and really any skin type, is the lip scrub. Because when you want to wear things like matte lipsticks and lip stains, and just overall in general, you want to use a lip scrub to exfoliate your lips, because your lips will age on you. A lot of people don't realize that until you actually see people who have aged lips, right? So this has baobab oil in there. It's got I want to say apricot seed oil. It's got sugar in there. It's really sweet. It smells like amazing. Did I say lemon? It's got lemon peel stuff in there that you can't see, but you can smell. And it just gently exfoliates your lips, and it's great self-care because it smells good, feels good, and if you want to eat it, I mean, you could. I wouldn't recommend it. And it also has the baobab oil in there, which helps plump the lips, because everybody wants fuller lips, right? Even me, I'm pretty well endowed in the lips in other areas, but I don't. My top lip in recent years seems like it's become a little more deflated, and the Bellame products, the lip scrub and the lip mask, are great at keeping your lips supple, firm, smooth, and soft. This has eucalyptus oil, I want to say peppermint oil, and Baobab oil in there, and this is probably my second favorite product. Well, normally I say the cleanser is my second favorite product, so I guess this would probably be my third favorite product, is the lip mask. Like, I thought I lost one, and I like tore the house up looking for it, because I have one here for my studio, I have one in my bathroom, and I have one that I carry around with me, and I have to have that number at all times because this is amazing. They call it a mask, but I like to think of it more as a balm, and I use it throughout the day. It smells good, it feels good, and it's not drying to your lips like other things, like you just keep applying it and applying it and your lips just seem to be getting drier and drier. That doesn't happen with this, so I absolutely love this product. The other thing is the 4-in-1 hydrating mist. This, again, regardless of if you wear makeup or not, especially if you are wearing a mask and a mask for periods of time, you want this 4-in-1 hydrating mist. It conditions, it primes, it sets, and it conditions. It's loaded with essential oils like peppermint, lavender, I want to say chamomile. I'd have to read up on it, but this is a must because I use it as body spray. If you get a little chafing under the boobage, it's good there. It's going to help heal because it's got the Baobab oil in there as well. You can use it, to set your makeup, to prime your skin. I got a video out there that lists like 7 additional ways that you can use it. You can use it to help cool you down if you're of that age where you're beginning to, have hot flashes, which for some people starts in their 30s and their early 40s. Luckily I haven't, but I know I have friends who started and they're late. They also started something else early in life, but they started perimenopause in that, like in their late 30s and their early 40s, and so this is great to cool that down. It's also because of the peppermint oil and the lavender, you can spritz it if you're getting a headache. If you have a slight migraine coming on, if you spray it early, it can definitely help relieve some of the symptoms and the pains from that. So definitely recommend this. This is another one. I have one on my nightstand, I have one in the bathroom, and I have one here in the studio because I just like to spray it sometimes to give me a new attitude. But it feels great after a shower. I spray it on my whole body, and that's why I always have backup of this product. This is one for anyone of any age, and with normal skin, dry skin, whatever. This stuff is amazing, okay? The other one that I would say, there are 2 things that I would say are bonuses if you have normal skin, any age or over 30, and that is our 7-day hydrating mask, and you can't get these without the roller, okay? So these are like for your spa day at home. There's 7 of them, so you could make it a treat for you and 6 girlfriends, and everybody come over and y'all argue about who's going to get which one because there's 7 different ones. Or you could just do one day, one day every day for a week. I actually recommend only doing 3 to 5 of these a week, not all 7. It's just what I recommend. Sometimes your skin needs a break from you not doing anything beyond, like cleansing and moisturizing and sunscreen, right? So these 2, this is a great treat yourself thing. My clients will buy these for themselves for their birthday because, like I said, if you get this, you definitely want this quartz roller. And if you come back when I talk about the serum, for people like with hyperpigmentation, more aged skin, you'll want this as well for that product. So these 2 are a great add-on for normal skin. And because here's the thing with normal skin. Normal skin to me doesn't mean you're in the clear. Normal skin means you want maintenance, but you also want preventative. So I call it preventative maintenance. You want to be at the stage where you're doing everything that you can. This was me in my 20s, right? You want to be doing everything you can to delay aging, right? I think I look very good for my age, and I get compliments all the time. Now, I know some people, everybody got their own opinion. Keep it to yourself. But one thing I can attribute it to, besides I do have some amazing DNA, but my DNA, my mother, my grandmother, my father, my dad's mom when she was alive, everybody took care of their skin, like religiously took care of their skin, and that I learned that from them. They didn't even have to sit down and teach me, but remember, I was in the bathroom and I didn't have my own whole bunch of products when I was, 9, 10 years old. It was theirs that I was reading and playing with, right? And so when you're in your earlier phases of life, I cannot stress this to you enough. Do not wait until you have the signs of aging to start taking care of your skin. I'm not going to say it's too late, but it's going to take more money, more time. Money is investment, and it may take more procedure, meaning you may have to, make more trips to the med spa or to the cosmetic surgeon's office. Whereas if you start earlier, and, for some of us, our aging process is delayed even until our late 30s and early 40s. Again, don't wait until you get to that point to start taking care of your skin. Take care of it while it still looks good. I don't know how else to say that. Don't wait until you need the skincare. Take it before you do. I mean, not take it, use it before you do, to keep pushing that off. As I always say, it's like taxes. I'll pay my fair share and not a penny more. And the last thing that I would consider a bonus item, add to cart, for anyone with normal skin, up to and even over 30, is and especially, okay, so on this one, let me back up, slow down. This last item I definitely recommend for age 28 and over. And I forgot to bring it down out of the bathroom, which is probably a good thing, is my Illuminating Polish. It is a powder that you use. You add a few drops of water to it and you rub it on your face as a paste and let it sit for a few minutes, 2 to 3 times a week. Start out with 1 to 2, and it has natural enzymes in there by way of coconut milk powder, as well as bamboo, pineapple enzymes, as well as papaya enzymes. And what those enzymes do is they eat the dead skin cells that are on your face. Because here's what happens. As we age, the cells in the body's normal system of cell rejuvenation, and the cells sloughing themselves off and replacing themselves, slows down from a peak of 28 days, slows down to as slow as like 52, 54 days when we're in our 50s and 60s. And so, Tamira, what does that mean? What that means is your skin will start to look flaky, it will look dull, it will be dry, you will have dry patches. And that's because, like, right before this video, I put on my makeup, I got pretty for y'all. And when I know when it's time to exfoliate, I get a little bit of rough textured skin right in here and along my cheeks and my chin as well, right? And that's when I know, okay, make sure you exfoliate. So after this, your girl is taking off the makeup and she's going to exfoliate. And so that's why I recommend that for everyone over 28, because that's when the process really begins to slow down. Plus, I could say 30, but I have a 29-year-old daughter. I know how y'all live. I know how y'all eat. I know y'all lifestyle. So I would really say even as low as 25, because this is a very gentle exfoliator. There's no pumice in there. There's no harsh, things like a drugstore brand that has a really bad reputation for causing tears on your skin because the product is very, very rough. This is super gentle. You don't even have to do circular motions with it if you don't want to. And I'm going to throw one other bonus on there because I forgot to actually write this on my list. If you get the cleanser and you get the moisturizer, do yourself a favor and buy a pack of our bamboo washcloths, okay? Get the bamboo washcloths, okay? Because these things are gold. First of all, they're super soft. So everything about this product line makes you feel like you're at the spa, and that's why I love it, aside from the results, right? And it's made out of bamboo, so it's antimicrobial. Your face towel that you're probably using right now is really rough on the skin again and causing micro tears. And when you have those micro tears, when you're using a clinical grade product, what will happen is that it can cause like a burning sensation, and we don't want that. So we want to be super, super gentle on the skin. So that includes using the bamboo washcloth I often, when someone buys the Cleanse and Renew Duo from me personally, I will send them one. I can't say that everyone on the team will do that, so you can talk to the person who invited you to watch this, and at the very least, I do recommend getting the bamboo washcloth. Now, we do have collections that have those included, so be sure to check out the collections page. The Cleanse and Renew Duo is not a collection that comes with it, but we always usually have some sort of collection aside from the big collection that has the bamboo washcloth included. This is a must with the cleanser and the moisturizer. Okay, so bamboo washcloth. So I saw someone say they would look into the exfoliator. There are videos on my channel, and there are multiple posts on my blog, labelladonnalife.com. Just if someone else invited you here, don't go through my boutique to order. Make sure you use theirs, because we want to make sure that, you know, orders are properly credited to who they belong to. So this was a great turnout tonight. I could talk about these products all night long, but I'm not going to keep you any longer. I've already had you a few minutes longer than I wanted to, which tends to happen. I get a little runny at the mouth because I do love these products, but they're absolutely amazing. They do come with a 45-day money-back guarantee, where if for any reason you want to change the product or return the product, you would contact the person first who you ordered from, try to work it out with them, and then they can also have you get in contact with customer service before that 45 days is up. The products are also backed by a double-blind clinical study, and that is under the results section of my blog, and it walks you through all of the results. But people were very happy within as little as 7 days and said that their makeup applied better, their skin looked more glowy and luminous, and felt softer. So the products work. We've got plenty of before afters in our VIP group, and so again, get back with the person who invited you to get you into that group. And that's it. I mean, these products are amazing. I recommend them to everybody that I know because they're alkaline, they work for all skin types, and they help with a myriad of different skin issues. I always say I didn't know how ugly I was until I took my before and after. Like, wow, like the difference was just mind-blowing. You know, when I tell people, you can tell when I don't have makeup on, but they're much better. But with makeup on, like, you don't even know that I have the severity of dark under eye circles that I have in this product. This eye cream is the only eye cream out of every eye cream I've ever tried to minimize the darkness and the puffiness under my eyes. It's absolutely amazing. So thank you all for joining us tonight. I look forward to you coming back tomorrow when we will talk about the opportunity behind these products. One last thing before I go, there's always so much to talk about. The Cleanse and Renew Duo is a money-saving duo, right? And as a first-time customer, the very first time you order, if your order is over $100, you will be able to save $15. The Cleanse and Renew Duo will qualify to save for that $15. Then you can stack on an additional 10% savings, and that is by putting the product on auto replenishment. The company system will email you to remind you about 5 days before your replenishment is due. You can go in and manage it, modify it, change it, delete it at any time. That is entirely up to you, but it's a great way to get that 10%. It's also a great way because here's what I've had happen. I've had customers, because I know, especially as people of color, we don't always really like things on auto ship and auto pay. But I love the fact that they remind you beforehand. I get them myself because I have product on auto replenishment. But what you don't want to do, these are products that you're not going to want to run out of. Okay, I can't stress that enough, because when you see the results and it takes you, you know, you order and then it takes you another 3 to 5 days to get your product, and usually you don't order until you've already run out. Now you're talking about upwards of 2 weeks where you haven't had your product, and you're going to see the difference. You're going to see the difference of you not using them compared to you using them. This is on paper a 60-day supply. Some people have been able to stretch it as far as 90 days, okay? 120 uses. If you use them twice a day, yeah, that's 120 uses, okay? So, anything else? Am I forgetting anything else, Wanzu? We want you to come back tomorrow. We're going to talk about the opportunity behind these products, because we do need more people. We need more people making a big deal about this on social media, especially women of color. We need more men We need more everybody. This is an opportunity for everyone in our team. It's really on our hearts and our mission to bring more of this opportunity, because it's a very generous compensation plan to people who look like us and of similar backgrounds. So please join us here again tomorrow for that. Oh, the other thing, this would ship for free. That's what I was forgetting. This will ship for free if you do the auto replenishment, and then don't forget the $15 off. Okay, I'm really done this time. Thank you all so much for joining us, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.